Hello everyone and welcome back to my video blog. Today I'm going to share with you a new video blog that will combine the opportunity zone that I have shared with you, how to retire and build wealth using real estate, and how to use the ADU law to take advantage of it to increase your cash flow. Okay, this is my own personal journey that I want to share with you. Since the early July, I have sold a property in the city of San Bernardino that is within the opportunity zone. And that property does have land to build 3 to 4 more units. What I find out from the opportunity zone is the non-related party. So, personally, because I have a property on the opportunity zone, I cannot take advantage of the law because it has to be for a new owner, new investor. So if I sell it to, let's say, my relative, they still say that it's non-related. I still can sell it to someone. However, I only can retain no more than 30% of the new LLC entity, which is called an opportunity fund. It's a regular LLC that have the opting agreement framed under the verbiage of an opportunity zone. So it's called opportunity fund, that's LLC. However, I can only retain 30% of the whole entity. So I decided to sell it. And during my journey to find a replacement property, so I have to use the combination that I have shared with you, how to retire and build wealth using real estate, as well as ADU. So through my process of looking for property, I'm just like on a lot of people both mentioned, the market is tight. Not that many inventories. Doesn't matter it's a single family home or multi-family. The market are tight. Okay, so and seller are asking for top dollar. You all heard about it. Interest rate are so low. We are right now in the low 2%, 2.375, 2.5, even 2.25, depending on what type of loan you have and you pay any points. You understand that one. So this is for an owner-occupied home, and for investment property, you have a 3.25% for 1 to 4 units. So extremely low. So that's why everybody is looking to buy those property to supplement into their income as an investment, right? Okay, so I'm in the same boat. Right? So I walk the talk, and during that process, I find out that what I showed to you is exactly correct. I have done it before, but that's before the ADU law come into play. So on every property I've seen, it doesn't make sense. 3.5, 4.5 cap rate. Okay, 5.5, that's the best I can find on the cap rate if you calculate correctly. A lot of agents do not calculate correctly on the cap rate, which is the net operating income over the sale price. Okay, that's the cap rate. Okay, a lot of people didn't take account to vacancy factor. Even though it's fully occupied, you still have to take a vacancy reserve. The 5 to 6% property management, even though you self-manage it, you have to spend time. So that taken account into a calculation of a cap rate. Okay, the cap rate is the net operating income, which is your gross scheduled income minus the vacancy, minus the tax, minus the insurance, minus the property management, minus any utilities you have to pay, water, trash, hopefully no gas, no electricity, but you probably have to pay gardener and some maintenance that depending on how bad it is. So it's 3 to 5%. So that's come up with your net operating income over your sale price. That's your cap rate. Okay, so the cap rate doesn't make sense to me, even though the interest rate is pretty good, 3.25. So the loan constant, which is the payment that allow you for your mortgage, which is loan constant, not the interest rate. Okay, so 3.25 turned out to be like a 4.5 loan constant roughly. I don't have the table with me, but that's around there. So if you have a cap rate of 4.5, you don't make any money. Okay, on the cash flow. So how to do that? I have to look for the ADU. Any property right now in California. You learn about from the last video blog, you can build an ADU as well as a junior ADU, depending on the lot, everything like that. You can have up to 2 ADU on the property. And if it's a multi-unit, you can build additional up to 25% of the number of units you have to have ADU. Okay, so I can only find something that makes sense by putting ADU on it. For example, on the 4.5 cap, and that translates out to pretty much no cash flow at all. Okay, if I put an ADU, it turned out that that one will make sense. Okay, the cash flow with the ADU on it turn a no deal to a good deal. Okay, that have 7 to 8% cash on cash, which means the return based on the amount of down payment that you have. Okay, so that's what I find out. Okay, so for those that are contemplating to go, just give me a call. Okay, I can share you all the numbers that we can share on Zoom. Okay, I can walk you through on the process of actual property that I have done analysis that I have actually acquired. Is because the analysis come out to be wow, it's not a good deal until it's a very good deal. Okay, so I want to share that one with you. And then during that time frame, I also have several clients that have take my word to it. They have gone with me, look at property, and then actually got into escrow, and then with the ADU, a social deal that give them 4% roughly cash on cash, with an ADU come out to be 9. So roughly, I have to say that most of the property you look at will have a 5 to 7% increase in cash flow with an ADU construction right there. So actually, you are building wealth. You're not waiting for the time, to say, oh, okay, the market is rising, that to bring the value up on equity. You can create it by building your own equity. Okay, so in a recap, what I'm saying is, well, opportunity zone is great, okay, because if you find some property in opportunity zone which you built an ADU in 10 years, when you sell the property and equity that you have on that one, you don't need to do a 10-to-1 tax exchange, and all the capital gain is tax free. So that is a great thing to look at, opportunity zone plus the ADU. And then sometimes you cannot find ADU, okay? Find opportunity zone, but you can find a property you can add on the ADU, and I can share with you most of the property that you put it in makes sense to have a cash flow increase from 5 to 7% more than just a regular. So for example, on a single family home that you find something, after you pay everything, the cash flow probably is about 4%, okay, 3 to 4%. However, if you put a little bit sweat equity and money into building an ADU, you can see it, a 8 to 9 to 10% cash on cash, which is not bad at all. And if you look at the ROI, you come up to be double digit. Okay, so that's my journey for my exchange that I sold the property in San Bernardino that have an opportunity zone to find a property that is not on the opportunity zone. However, that give me a double digit on my cash on cash. So I want to share that one with you. And for those who have joined me already on that journey, you know who I'm talking to. And for those that are on the fence, do not hesitate to call me. I can share with you all the spreadsheet that I have on different property that I've gone through, all the exercise before I select the replacement property. So until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.